Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Andy. Welcome to the show. I gotta thank you all, guys, the 3,000 subscribers and counting, for subscribing to my channel and starting conversations on the comments down below, and actually just commenting and liking the videos. Thank you so much. I couldn't do this without you guys. And actually, there's a lot of people that are not my subscribers but see my videos, and I gotta thank you guys too, because views do count and likes do count. So thank you so much. If you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing, because I am ready to do a lot of videos and content for you guys about watches. And if you want to see that content, please subscribe to the channel. I want to talk about my wishes for 2024. So I have brands in mind, and I have some brands which I like to see some watches change, or type of watches that I want to see in some brands. So I'm going to start with Omega. Omega is one of my favorite brands of all time, and I've been watching them closely. I've been wearing them. This is my 60th anniversary James Bond, and I really like what Omega is doing. And actually, I loved the way that they portrayed the summer blues in the watches that they released earlier this year. And I had my opportunity to handle maybe 3 or 4 of them. I handled the Seamaster Professional, the 300, and actually the Planet Ocean 39 millimeters. And from those, the Planet Ocean 39 millimeters is my favorite. The Ultra Drip is nice, but it's so big for my wrist, so I wouldn't consider buying it. And actually, the Plow Prof is amazing, but I haven't seen that one. Actually, if I want to get one, it is going to be the Plow Prof. I think that is a very interesting watch, and it's nice to have something that is not a traditional form of a diver's watch. That is just an incredible, cool looking watch, and a conversation starter piece. And with that blue is amazing. So what do I expect, or what do I want Omega to do for 2024? I would like to see thinner watches. I would like to see the 38 having the same movement as the 41 in the Aquaterra line. I would like to see again the hour hand independently moving in the 38 millimeters, because prior to this version that I have, the Aquaterra 38 had that movement, had the feature to move the hour hand independently. So that is an incredible feature. Right now you have it only on the 41, and I really like to see it on the 38. Other thing that I like to see is a kind of like an update for the Seamaster Professional line. I really like this static of the watch. I really like it. I'm not gonna say that remove the helium escape valve. I really like that this makes the watch what the watch is. It's super recognizable from afar because of that feature. So I think that that's good for the watch. What it's not good for the watch is that they only make it in 42 millimeters. Prior to this iteration of the watches, they were 41 millimeters, and actually super thin. And yes, there were other kinds of movements. They were not in-house movements, but I would like to see if Omega can pull that off, making this one smaller, or smaller in size, like a 40 millimeter or maybe 41. Smaller lug to lug, because now this one is 50 millimeters, and a thinner profile in the case. That will be incredible, and I think that it would outsell the Rolex Submariner by far. And I want to see different straps or different bracelets for the Omega Seamaster Professional. This one is great, but sometimes I feel it too stiff, and sometimes grabs kind of my hairs. But it's nice. It's nice to see that this makes the watch a little bit smaller and wearable on the wrist. But I had to buy the small version of the mesh strap for this watch to fit incredibly well on my wrist. Now, Tudor. I want to talk about Tudor because it's one of my favorite brands as Omega, and I want to see uh, you know, changing their strategy of how they are making their watches. The right direction is the Black Bay 54, but I think that they should change a little bit, just a tad, the overall design of the watch and make something else. Every single watch looks the same. Yes, they change colors, they change sizes, they change maybe functions, but they all are Black Bay. And yes, it's not that it is one trick pony, but it's kind of boring to see the same type of dial on, on all throughout the Black Bays. I wish they stick to maybe the Pelagos 39 form, play with that, and maybe make them in not in titanium but in stainless steel. That will be incredible. And bring the blue for the Pelagos 39. That will be incredible, and it will fly off the shelf as all other watches on the line of the new line of Tudor. I would like to see another type of hand for Tudor. I really love the Tudor snowflake hand, but really I think that they should kind of reintegrate another type of overhand. I would like to see that. It's not that I don't like the that hand is what distinguishes incredibly well from other brands. Tudor, it's just that hand does an incredible job to distinguish from other brands and from Rolex also. But I would like to see more play on the hands. I would like to see new Black Bay 58s with new bracelets. That's I gotta say that because I had the 54. I sold that watch, and while I really love that watch, I would like to see the 39mm form, the 58 with the Tiffet. That would be incredible. So please, Tudor, make that happen. Now for Rolex, maybe I would like to see more colors for the OP, integrate more colors for the Datejusts. Maybe the Explorer 2, just resize the watch a little bit. Maybe 42 is too big. I really like the 42, but people are not getting that one because of the 42 millimeters. I really like it. I really like how it looks on my wrist. But a lot of people are buying the prior iteration, which was the 40 millimeter one. And that, I think, is one of the best good-looking vintage or new vintage watches from Rolex. And I think that's it. I think that they're doing a great job. I think that they should drop the silly dials, but I don't know. I'm not one of those guys that really, really like them. I don't mind them, but I don't really, really like them. I do like what they've done with the dials, like the green, the turquoise, and yellow, and all of those colors on the OP. That will be incredible to see it again, but in the Datejust line. Other brands that I want to see more is Tag Heuer. Tag Heuer is just amazing right now what they're doing. I really, really want to see again and again and again those Heuer chronographs Carrera that they are doing. They're just incredible. Those glass box Carreras there are impeccable, are beautiful. I really want to get this Kipper for my next purchase from Tag Heuer, but they're just doing very well right now for me. I want to see more iterations from the Carrera line, and maybe bring back the Professional 200. That was an incredible, beautiful Tag Heuer. I really like it. I do like the Accuracy line. Maybe do more of the 40 millimeters and change the bezel, not just only in steel, but add some color to it. That would be cool to see. Brunswick is just amazing, and I want to see more smaller watches, and I want to see more 62 GS cases. That for me is one of the best cases for Grand Seiko, and they should do a lot of watches in that case. It's just amazing that it doesn't have any bezel. It's just the glass protruding, and It's just the most wearable case that they have. And bring some taper onto your bracelets and maybe some micro adjustments. It won't kill anybody if you do that. Actually, it will be incredibly well, Grand Seiko. Now, these are big brands. I want to see more from micro brands, which are maybe Baltic, Serica. I want to see more about Bleu. Those guys are doing an incredible job of making this beautiful Vitruve watch. It's just nice. I made a video about it. I want to see more from Trasca. Those guys were one of the first to implement the Miyota movement, the 9000 series with the GMT movement that is just thin, and it is a true GMT, or it's a traveler's GMT that you can move the hour hand independently. So I want to see more of them. Monta. Now, this is not a micro brand. This is now an independent brand and actually a boutique brand. So I want to see more of them. I want to see more what they can do with the GMT line. I think that it's cool that it's not a traveler's GMT. It's a color GMT. But I don't know, for $2,000, I think that you could step it up and find a true GMT for that watch, and that would be amazing. I want to see more colors on the Ocean King and more colors for the Noble. The Noble is great. But yeah, I want to try them on. I haven't tried any of Monta, but I really, really want to do that. So if you are seeing this Monta, please contact me and send me some watches. I'll send them back if you want, but just to review one, to feel and to compare to the... I want to compare the Ocean King to the Rolex Submariner, because I think that I got to see that quality of your watch. So Main, or Mine, let's call it Mine. Mine, the brand, this is just nice, which have the Manhattan 37 millimeters and now the ultra thin 39 millimeters. And I dig that watch. I really like it. And that is the first watch that I knew about this brand. So I want to try it on too. I want to see the quality of that watch. I really like the dial. That is very interesting. And it's interesting that they didn't try to do a tapestry dial. They did their own style of a dial. And it's really nice to see that. So kudos, man, for doing that. I want to see more of you guys. I think that you are portraying very well, which the thing that is a vintage watch but it's in a modern world and with modern specs and materials. So yeah, guys, that's my take for 2024. I want to try to review all of those brands that I've been saying and mentioning here, because I'm really passionate about them. I'm really passionate about micro brands. I think that they're going to be the watches in the further future. It will be, I think that they will be all in boutiques and they will be big brands, and I think they're gonna knock it out of the park. So yeah, well, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments down below which is your favorite brand and what do you want to see about them in 2024. What do you want to see change? And if you have a watch that you're keen on buying or maybe seeing something change, please let me know in the comments down below. I'll be glad to enter that discussion. Consider subscribing to the channel. It will be incredibly useful for 2024. And like this video if you love any of those brands that I mentioned earlier. And remember, guys, I am Andy, and I'll be here spending time watching time.